Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you had a good day so far. For some reason I'm pretty happy this morning. I don't know why, maybe because we had a first snow this winter. Everything's white outside and I think it looks just so beautiful. Looking forward to Christmas, actually. Anyway, coming to this video today, part 5 of the Inktober series 2021. Halfway done now. The theme for this video is monocolor and I combined this with some full-bodied figure drawing. I've done a lot of figure drawing before and love finding nice poses for my characters and concepts. Although it's a bit more complex than portraits in my opinion. If you want to learn figure drawing, there are many websites for pose references for artists and I can highly recommend using them. It's also nice to draw from life from time to time because that's a skill that can really come in handy once you learn it. It might seem a bit more complex than drawing based on a 2D reference, but it makes you more flexible because you don't have to rely on photos anymore. And it is good for training your eye-hand coordination. Once you learn the basics of human anatomy, you can come up with your own poses. Right now, I have a lot of Inktober content on my channel, but figure drawing, gesture drawing, and human anatomy is something I really love and doing a lot of research on. It's nice to find the right poses for your own drawings. So I'm currently coming up with video ideas around these topics and writing some scripts for tutorials as well. So if you want to learn those basics from me, just stay tuned for that. The poses I came up with in these drawings were supposed to have a floating or flying vibe to make it a bit more dreamy, and I think I succeeded on that. These poses are very beautiful in my opinion, and I can imagine using them as inspiration for bigger paintings. In the first one, I wanted to have a floating structure behind the character and decided to go with something that reminded me a bit of the crystal prompt. Together with the pose, I think it creates a nice composition. The flowing fabric of the dress also adds to that. Composition is also something that I played a lot with in these 3 paintings, and it will probably be even more visible in the second one. Since the second one had the color yellow and the structure I wanted to use was based on hexagons, it was a bit obvious that I would come up with a bee concept, I think. I still dream of the day when I create a big painting based on bees in the future. I have so many ideas when it comes to that, already looking forward to it. Because of my small space, I've mainly painted on paper and in smaller formats, which is completely fine. But now I also want to create something bigger from time to time. I think this one might be a nice concept for that. Many think that the bigger a canvas is, the more complicated the drawing or painting process becomes. But I realized that depending on your motive, it can also be the other way around, or at least vary a lot. Also, the smaller your motive gets, the easier it is to make and spot some mistakes, for example in perspective or proportion. And it's harder to get it right. That's something to also keep in mind. I think everyone has their own favorite format or paper size when it comes to the motive they want to paint. And I realized for myself that drawing full body figures works fine for me in this size and also in bigger formats. But for portraits or faces, I'd like to have more space, and that's completely fine. I really love the pose of the last piece. It has a very nice flow and dynamic. I didn't draw a structure for this one, but let the hair of the character create some nice waves. Also, I wanted to see how it may look like if I'd only used the black outlines without a lot of shadow or cross-hatching. I think it works fine in this one, but overall I like adding some textures with my pen, so I'll probably do that in the next drawings. For now, I'm very happy with these results. Let me know what you think. And that's it for today's Inktober video. I hope it was a bit inspiring, and if you want, you can let me know which pose you like the most. I'm also curious to know if you already have some experience when it comes to figure drawing or are currently learning it yourself. If you want, you can tell me that as well. And with that being said, I hope to see you all in the next video. Until then, bye!